Alright, welcome back. And last time, we got kind of lost. But it actually worked out. I don't know if I have to go through this one or this one, so we're gonna try this one first. It's kind of hidden. It's like, oh, I'm mysterious. Ooh. But that was section 8 or sector 8, and I'm assuming that. No, that was 6. My bad. I'm assuming that By the way, this guy's all badass. If you remember when he just went to war with the flying dudes. But I'm hoping that it's not like in chapter 5 or wherever we had to backtrack a little bit to like it felt like the treasures were out of order, because like I said, you technically went to a certain door first, and then like it was technically a door before, but it wasn't how you progressed through the level, so it was a little wonky. Oh cool, this is it. Yeah, you can tell already. Alright. But I just laugh at professional sports now, because the Seahawks just beat the Niners, and I live in San Francisco. I'm not a huge football fan, but like I watch officiating in games and basketball and stuff like that and football, and it's just like there's so many dumb rules that, and I'm not saying that like the officiating is why anyone won or lost or whatever, but like I just see dumb stuff happen. I'm like, and then they explain why they can't do it. Like when that 49er guy or whatever made a catch, and like near the end, and then someone fell on his leg and just twisted it. And like none of the refs somehow they didn't see where the ball went. You know, 3 or 4 refs on the field didn't somehow see that he stripped him of it or whatever, and then they're like, well, since we didn't see it, we couldn't rule it an interception. And they're like, and because of like whatever other rules, they're like, we can't go back and review it either. It's like, oh, that's fucking weird. I mean, I didn't watch the whole game. What? But like that kind of stuff. Alright. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm like really speechless that something happened there. Oh, is that the little faker? That little asshole right there? As I couldn't jump. It's alright. Let's go. I don't need these coins anymore. I am beyond coins. What's up, faker? Monsters have been hither. They crept up behind me and clobbered mine head. Because of them, I missed Hagtime Mystery Hour the other night. Scoundrels. Then I bought it on DVD, but watching mysteries is better when it is live. Blast, fiendish monsters, giveth me my thrill back. Then show me how Stella got her groove back. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I kind of stopped watching sports. Like my sport was basketball, and I just kind of stopped watching it. And how the hell do I get through? Do I need to go in here? Where? Don't I have to go up? Isn't there like an up elevator or something that I need? I can't remember. I don't want to like run around for 10 minutes being stupid. I'm gonna check in here one more time. This is 8. Like, is this not the way to go? It's not. There's nothing here. There's no, like, door. There's no whatever. There's a flower up there. Actually, can I land on that? They wouldn't... No, there's nothing up there. Yeah, they wouldn't... No one in their right mind would do something that dumb, where you have to, like super jump off screen to get to something, so it's not there. But yeah, like in basketball, there's a lot of dumbass rules now. I watched like I was eating lunch one day, and they were, because that was sector 8. Is this 7? I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I ramble. But I was watching 7. So 7's not the way to go either. I was watching, what was it? Like, when I was eating lunch, I was in like a burger place, and ESPN was on, and one of the stories that they were going over was that people on YouTube were making fun of LeBron James because he was flopping. And if you don't know basketball and flopping, it's where like someone barely touches you, but you fall anyway, like you fall over or something, and if the ref doesn't quite see the hit, but they'll see you falling, especially if like they have their back to you or something, then it what is it? Then they have to call a foul. And it's so stupid because it's not actually a foul, it's just someone falling over. Where's the elevator? There we go. I knew it was here. But it was dumb because, you know, people were making fun of him, which is fine. It's the internet, people make fun of things, especially something that ridiculous. Like, LeBron is good enough to where he doesn't need to do that crap to actually win, but I mean, I'm sure every bit helps, but it's just, it sucks because it takes away from the actual integrity of the game, and basketball is like it's really softcore now compared to how it used to be. But besides that, what irritated me was that, I'm pretty sure it's on this Rainbow Bridge. What's up there? What irritated me is that these two people, like these analysts on ESPN, one was Stephen A. Smith and the other was, I can't remember who, they were defending LeBron. They were going, it's completely tasteless that people are making fun of such a great player, and it's like, he's doing something stupid and they're making fun of him. Why are you defending him, like, do something that dumb? And it bothered me. It legitimately bothered me that they were defending it. Like, they completely ignored that he was flopping, and they were calling everyone who made fun of it, like, really tasteless and dumb. Like, I think Stephen A. Smith called the fans, like, stupid or something, or the people who make it. They're like, oh, they're just like so-and-so, they're just bad. And it's like, dude, why? I don't get it. But it bothered me. There you go. Bone Chill. Bone Chill is ready. Oh, thank you. It's all, like, just sounds all holy here. Oh. Loveby! What's up, bitch? Greetings, how art thou? Ha ha ha! Thou hast a very confused look on thy countenance. Thou art wondering how I returned to life. Well, that is a secret. Ha ha ha, just kidding, truth be told, I know not. But who careth, I am back. My parents got down and made another Loveby. Mother and father hath been all over me since my return. They are so clingy. I guess it is my fault for being so cute. Well, thou should come play whenever. Mother, father, and I always hit her. I should talk to him. I heard the news and came running. I saw Loveby. I could not believe it. It was a miracle. I feel such anguish that we put this child through so much. Now we are going to make up for it by loving her as much as we can. And we owe it all to you for saving all the worlds. Thank you so very much. Be sure to come see me when your games end, and I'll tip the scales. Thank you. May the odds be ever in my favor. Well done, such an amazing job. Such truly amazing work. Thou hast saved all worlds. Now all doth smile again, and Loveby hath returned. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, I knew thou wouldst. I owe thee so much. Thou and thy friends are heroes indeed, thank thee. And you say you owe me, you don't give me jack shit! But, oh, I can duck jump. That's great. That's a new one. But, I don't know, it's just, like, they were so concerned that someone on the internet was making fun of someone else. Like, they don't, it's funny how much you see how some people are just disconnected from the internet and they don't understand what the hell happens there. Like, people getting made fun of on the internet, you know, that's just what we do now. And it used to be back in, was it back in, like, you know, the older times before the internet was around, like comics and stuff, there'd be satirical comics, you know, making fun of politicians and current events and stuff like that. It's just, that's what we do. It's how we highlight things. We either talk about it, you know, in a serious manner, or we make fun of it, because sometimes it's just fucking silly. And to watch them just pretty much call people who... Maybe it's because I make videos, but to call people who make videos tasteless and pretty much dumb because they find something ridiculous and want to put it on blast is just... I don't know, it irritated me. So, damn. I wonder what would happen if I took that to the 1-2 merchant. If he bought it for like 400, I'd just start buying the triple gold bar from the other guy. But anyway, I'm getting hungry. I need to make dinner after this. Take a little break. And I was going to Flopside, that's right. So, the Elgato really scared me after the last episode, because I'm recording right after. And I've seen it, because I said this before and I didn't, I'm dumb. And I didn't, I don't think I fully explained it, I can't remember, but it can record and stream at the same time. So I was streaming 8.5 hours of Guardians, and it had a little hiccup, and I broke it at 4 hours and 45 minutes. And I didn't realize I was recording at the same time, too. I just didn't know. I thought I had to have the recording going to have the, I just completely missed it, I'm spacing out. To have the stream going, and you don't even have to touch it. Like, streaming is completely independent. It's really cool. And it's really cool that they let you record at the same time, just in case, you know, something happens. I like that. And what ended up happening was I didn't realize that I was doing that, and the 4 hour and 45 minute block of Guardians I accidentally recorded too. And so, let's get our last map. There we go, we're done with maps. Forever. Thanks a lot. Hey, I'll buy another. Hey! This chap is all out of maps. Thanks for all the business. Dude, you milked like 3,000 coins out of me, so... I mean, I've gotten some cool stuff in return, so I'm not complaining, but... You know, let's... I should talk to him again, I'm too lazy. I do like that there's a lot of post-game, like, comments and stuff, like conversations, you know, how Love Bee comes back, like, all that stuff's really cool. But I thought my stream was chugging because I was recording at the same time, because when I noticed I was recording, I told it to stop. Like, I tested it because I was having, like, stream issues. Like, it crashed. The stream crashed in my Twitch viewer, but not in the actual capture window, if that makes sense. You know, because the actual capture software. And so I started messing with it and making sure that everything was alright. And what ended up happening was... Let's see where these are first. I have no idea where the hell that is. I know where that is. So that's 8-3. That means this is 8-3 or 8-4. Oh, dude, this could be anywhere. Oh my god. When they say there's so many black walls, I know there's that really obnoxious corridor that just has walls and holes and walls and doors. So maybe it's there. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So all it is just a black door and a black wall. There's nothing to tell you otherwise. But so when I told it to stop recording, it started like choking my stream because let's start in 1. I don't know if it's 8-1 or 8-2 for that second one, but I know it's 8-3 for the third one, or the second one I should say. And well, there's a light right there. If this is it, I would be forever grateful. Please let it be something this simple. It's just like, aww. And so it was, when I told it to stop recording, it started choking my stream, because I didn't realize this until obviously I just did this last episode and whatever, but it, for some reason, I think the Elgato records video internally on itself. I don't know why that is, but I think it does it that way. And then it will and then it puts on your computer, like it'll transfer it to your computer. Okay, there's a wall there. Okay. That makes things easier. I probably should have took more care to look at that. And so when I told it to stop recording, it started trying to convert this almost 4.5 hour piece of video from itself into my computer, and that took like 2 hours to do. And I realized, you know what? I'm gonna get nailed doing this. JK. Outplayed. Outplayed. Out. Oh! Oh, I got an idea. You can hit each other. Yeah. I'm hoping they hit each other down here. They're gone. You guys just shoot bombs. But when it started trying to convert that or whatever, it started choking my stream. And now I knew that it does that, but it gave me a freaking heart attack just now. And pro tip, you can't crouch on this thing, I just noticed. And when I was done recording that last episode, it just wasn't showing up. Like, it had the location, like the base file or something like that. It just said, you know, my episode name, and it was just sitting in my videos folder. But then it wasn't, like, it had no file size, and it was nothing. Like, it was just a blank file that was nothing. And I was about to shit my pants because it just wasn't loading. And about 3-4 minutes later, it, oh, I realized I just did that. 3 or 4 minutes later, about something like that, maybe it's 2 minutes, I can't really tell. But a little later, it put, is when it decided to, insert the, or that's when it got the video on my computer. But until then, that was a really scary moment, because I was like, if it dropped a capture, I was gonna be furious. I don't know if I saved or not, but I was just like, I don't even want to deal with that, dude. Please, like, please no. And so, that's something I'm gonna have to get used to. But also, likewise, that is something I can give to the Roxio. Is when you told it to stop recording, it loaded for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then it just put the whole video like right where it was supposed to be. So it had instant capture and saving and all that. So that was really cool. But I'm not even gonna go back to 2D. It just resets the damn timer for 1 damage, so I don't care. Aw. I gotta start over because I bumped into him. And so, what is it? That's just something I have to get used to. That's what I'm trying to say. Ah, man. It's tough to talk and do this sometimes. Okay, that's definitely it. I bet my bottom dollar. So it was an 8-1. That's good. Anastasia. Now we gotta go all the way to... So I'm confident that's 8-3. Because that's the mirror room with Dementio. So we're still in 8-1, and it's gonna take me like 5-10 minutes to run there. So what I'm gonna do is, if I was to go through the levels, I'm just gonna pipe back. And I'll cut over to when I get into the mirror room, so I'll see you there. Okay, it should be in this one. I ran around the other room. The first one, like a freaking spaz, and this is like almost an exact copy. Yep. Super, wow. He has a card? I actually want to read that. I ran around the first room like a spaz for God knows how long. Trying to find, and I was like, check the other room. So, Anastasia is Count Black's executive assistant. My mom's official title is executive secretary. She's in charge of scheduling, organizing, and brain control. Word is, she's got a secret crush on her boss. Oh my god, there's no word on that. It was pretty obvious. Dementio. Oh wow. See this little 3D model going. This monstrous clown was created by Dementio. He used Luigi and the Chaos Heart to create it. In the end, it was no match for the power of love. Wow. Dementio's Count Black's dimension-bending mercenary. Oh wow. The question is, do Psycho Jesters get good benefits? That's cool. Because since he was he was a mercenary. I mean, that makes sense as to why. His loyalty was always, like, in question or something. So he just kind of, like, showed up. He wasn't loyal or anything like that. But I was getting a little irritated just now because I was like, I took a minute to read over my Facebook feed, and I see all these people bitching about sports, and that's whatever. Oh, I almost went in. That's probably best to save. And that's whatever. The thing that just bothers me is there are people who I'm seeing just kind of prey on that, and there are people who are just like talking shit just because of, you know, like so-and-so's team lost. Like someone be like, oh man, I'm really sad that that happened. Some guy's like, and posting articles and shit and just talking shit, and it's just like, there's one guy in particular that I grew up with, or I went to middle school with him. He's on my Facebook friends list, and this guy is just such a hater. All I do is see him talk shit about a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, it felt like he kind of disappeared for a while, and as soon as the Niners lost, and keep in mind, I'm not a football fan, and I don't really give a shit that the Niners lost. I really don't. I don't care about it. I care about how people like interact with each other and act and stuff like that, and this guy just, he didn't seem to exist when the Niners were pushing through and doing well and all that, and then all of a sudden, I don't know how I just grabbed the right one there, but I'm okay with it. But then as soon as like they lost or whatever, he's like on there just talking shit. Like, dude, you're hilarious, and I don't know, I didn't care about jumping into that at that point. But it's just really obnoxious that that's something that that happens, and I may need to pause and take a break because for some reason people are having a giant conversation right next to my door, and they don't understand what it's like to record. But oh man, I've been bitching about that tonight. It's just I've been bitching a lot tonight. That's just what's been happening though. Like, I'm trying to do something, and then it's obnoxiously loud. I feel like I should go back and go to 8.4, but I don't know, let's just walk through here. And let's see. But I think I said this, the return pipe is nice, and it takes you to flopside if you use it in here. Oh, I do have to use it here. So that was really cool. And I think for dinner, I'm going to... Can this come down? There we go. I think for dinner, I'm just going to have some soup. And it's that fucking Campbell's Chunky Soup with the 1,600 milligrams of sodium, which is way more than a day's amount in one can of something. Which is dumb. It's hilarious because there's so much salt in that thing, and it doesn't taste salty, for one, and I'm gonna fucking fall and die. But for two, it still tastes kinda bland. So I'm really surprised about that. Oh, I hate this room. I remember having a lot of trouble here last time, because because the same thing happened. I jumped on the first platform, and I just wrote it down, because the other ones weren't coming for some reason. So I had to stand there, just be a dumbass. Almost that time, though. I might just go back. We'll see. I think after I eat and maybe take a small break, maybe I will, maybe my brain won't be so scattered and I can actually put together a decent story. But, well, it's just, I feel that way because there's not, oh no, there's not a lot happening in this. I had Bowser this time for here, that's actually really nice. I don't feel like there's a lot happening in this chapter. Like, I'm running to get, and yes, we did level up off camera. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in or not, or if I did, I haven't decided yet. And, what is it? Oh, by the way, those boning cuts, all I could find to do with them was to take them to Saffron, the single cook single cook chick, and just cook them in a roast or whatever, spit roast, and then I sold them for 50 coins. That's all I was doing with them. But it's actually a nice little spot to right now. And I should be... I'll level once in the flopside trials for sure, and I'll get another attack. I might level twice, I don't know yet. But I think we're going to be at a decent level to find... You know what? These guys don't even take... Oh, they do take... What? Why have I been using bombs? Why am I... Oh my god, I'm dumb. I could have sworn I knew that too. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is an 8-4. Am I in 8-4 right now? Oh my god. I don't even know. I'm gonna cut here because I'm lost, and I'm going to eat dinner, and then I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna go to Flopside. I'm gonna go to Chapter 8-4 itself. I'm gonna see what happens. So, yeah, God. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be recording right now. I can't even think. So, yeah, look forward to that, I guess. And goodbye.